ever thought about starting your own podcast? When I was trying to get this podcast off the ground, I had a lot of questions like, how do I record an episode? How do I get my shows into all the apps people listen to? How do I make money from my podcast? The answer to each one of these questions is really simple. Anchor. Anchor is a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, and distributing your podcast. Best of all, it's 100% free and it's ridiculously easy to use. And now Anchor can match you up with great sponsors who want to advertise on your podcast. That means you get paid to podcast right away. In fact, that's what I'm doing right now by reading you this ad. My podcast host and I, we live all over the United States, and Anchor allows us to sound like we're in the same room. So while everyone is all quarantined in from this coronavirus, we can continue with business as usual and keep bringing you great shows. So if you've always wanted to start a podcast and make money doing it, go to anchor.fm/start. That's anchor.fm/start to join me and the diverse community of podcasters already using Anchor. Remember, I can't wait to hear your podcast. Hey everybody, guess what day it is? It is Thursday, a thirsty Thursday. I'm Shari.
I'm Lisa.
I'm Jay.
Hey, what up everybody? I'm Dre. What's happening?
So as y'all can see, Ebony is not here. She had a family emergency, but Jay is filling in for her. And if you guys don't remember who Jay is, she is always on all of our millennials shows. So our millennial is here, so we can taint her tonight.
She's our producer.
Yes, she is the producer for all of our live shows. Yep, true.
Behind the scenes.
Yep, true statement. True statement. So, guys, I want to know, when is the last time you guys sexed someone?
Sex? That means text and it's sexual.
Yes.
Correct?
That's the cast update question for today. When's the last?
I did it, but somebody sexted me.
Did you like that picture I sent? Yeah, did you like that picture I sent you, Lisa?
You said how many days ago, Lisa?
About 3 days ago, I think it was, when I showed you that picture.
Okay. All right. It was a nice picture, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. What about you, Dre?
I ain't gonna even lie to you. Last night, I'm not gonna even lie to you. So, there was, yeah. It was, the thing about it was out of the blue though. It wasn't. I didn't even ask for it.
Random is the best.
Yeah, that's the best kind.
Actually,
Random is the best.
listen. I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to keep my nose clean. You know what I'm saying? I ain't out here trying to trick no more. You know what I'm saying? And collect money on the corner from these ladies. So I'm just being good. I'm being good. And this just out of the blue. Hey, how you doing? Oh, I'm good. What's happening? Boom. Oh, snap, it's pretty picture. Boom, here's no. Like, oh. All right, so I didn't go to bed because it's just going to get me in trouble if I stay overnight. So, yeah. It was a surprise last night. I'm not going to even lie about it.
But spontaneity is good, Dre. Mm-hmm. I'm glad y'all got that.
I'm glad I got it. I mean, no, I'm not. I shouldn't have gotten that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm trying to be good, Lisa. You trying to call me out.
No, it wasn't from the boo.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, exactly. That's what I'm talking about. I didn't ask for that.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody, man, look, called me 2-3 weeks ago. Maybe it would have worked, but I'm good now. You know what I'm saying?
Don't be tempted by the devil's nectar.
I will. Boom, don't do me. All right, don't do me. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna text back, "Get back, Satan."
Let me put my hand on the first real quick. Let me see that.
All the way across the screen.
Yes. Sprinkle some holy water on the screen. What about you, Jay?
Mine was unexpected and not wanted at all. It was not wanted. Like, I haven't talked to you in a long time. You just come out of nowhere with it.
How long ago was that?
Maybe 3 days ago.
Oh, God.
Like, I don't even
3
talk
days.
to
What's
you.
it with this 3 days ago? How old are you?
20.
Oh, boy. I didn't know.
It happens.
Okay.
Young people do it too.
Like, man, I know they let little ninth graders be getting
He said ninth graders.
Oh, no.
Well, believe it or not, and I'm gonna actually say who sexted me last. So I got sexted on Sunday. Is Sunday when I released my video?
Yeah, that's when I sent it to you. My bad again. I didn't mean to.
No, it wasn't you.
Oh,
It was
okay.
actually Sammy from the Committedly Open podcast.
Are you serious?
Yes, it was
I
amazing.
saw y'all messaging. back and forth with each other. I saw y'all messaging back and forth with each other on that.
Yes.
I was like, I see you acting up on social media, and then I saw y'all met.
Yep. I was like, thank you, Sammy girl. Thank you for that set. Yeah, thanks, girl.
Y'all passing podcast STDs around.
Oh, man. No podcast STDs. Semi clean.
So is that the group that the whole entire?
No. That's the couple from Florida.
Oh, I love them.
Yes. Mm-hmm. So she sent me a really nice picture or two.
Aw.
He or she?
She, Sammy is a girl. Jay is her husband. Not this is not this Jay.
No.
Just a Jay.
So say that one more again so I get a understanding.
I said Sammy sent me pictures. Yeah.
Sammy is a girl.
She's a girl. But Jay is the one who encouraged her to send the picture.
Wow.
You already know how Jay is. Come on now, Lisa. Talking about wow.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure that I got the correct understanding.
Yes,
about
they are married. They are a
Sammy.
married couple, and yes,
That's awesome. Okay.
He encouraged her to send me a picture, and it was a
Mm.
very nice picture.
We'll have to have them on again because they're really, really good.
Yes, they're awesome. So if you guys don't listen to the Committedly Open podcast, you should. They are phenomenal. And
Yes.
all of their memes and everything that they put up every week, hilarious.
Yeah. And she always has something great to say. She just says these little statements every day.
Yes. I love it. I love them both. They're awesome.
That's awesome. That's cool.
The next time I decide I want to have a threesome, I'm going to Florida to have a threesome with them.
The next time.
Yeah.
Nasty.
You're so funny.
All right, so we're going to do things a little different tonight. We're going to actually play our game first because our shameworthy topic is also our topic.
Okay.
So we're going to switch it up. So that means y'all know it's a good topic when I put them together.
I hear you. Just hope I'm smart enough to get it.
All right, so we're just going to play Would You Rather. And it's just everyone answers, it's just, free and clear. So the first question is, would you rather have an orgasm every time you chew or every time you took a step?
Every time I chew, I can control it.
I think I'm with that one.
I'm chewing.
I'm
I'm stepping.
Yeah.
Does that mean I'm sitting down. I'm sitting my butt down.
Hey, every time you walk, bro, you be like, oh.
I gotta eat. I will sit on the couch and I will eat and get big. I don't care, but I will not chew, and I will end up killing myself.
I'm talking about every step. So every step you take to the bathroom, that's a boom, 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 back to back.
I can crawl. I can low crawl. It don't matter. I don't have to use my legs.
You better get you a scooter and ride around on it.
See, look at that. Even a scooter. I can even do the scooter.
See, look at Lisa helping you out.
Appreciate you, Lisa. I'm going to send you another picture.
You're welcome.
All right. Would you rather pierce your nipples with a rusty nail, or, that's for the women, or suck testicles dipped in feces?
Oof.
Give me that damn nail.
I'm gonna take the nail
right now. Yeah. So, absolutely.
But I'll take the nail.
I'm taking the nail.
I don't have to do it one time.
Whose feces is it? What?
No. Doesn't even matter, number one.
I'm just playing. I'm taking the nails.
There will never ever be
no, ma'am.
Testicleage around me.
I don't think I can love anybody enough to eat their poop.
No testicle.
I mean, you just sucking the testicle. It just got a little feces on it. Anyway, when you sucking the testicles anyway, they close to the ass. It might be a little fecal matter on it anyway.
That's for y'all. This conversation is for y'all. So,
food for thought.
Take a shower before we get busy.
I'm just saying, sometimes you spontaneously suck the dick.
Hey, Lisa, you might not wipe good. You gotta be
That's
careful.
when I want it to be dirty. But I want the dirty dick.
And then you gonna get some feces. You might get some feces juice on them testicles.
He might not wash good either.
That's right. That happened to somebody that was on this podcast, but they ain't on the show today.
Ooh. Yuck.
She ain't here to defend herself, so I'm just gonna put her shit out there right now.
I'm definitely going in on her.
Yeah, went down to go suck the dick and smelled nothing but shit and broke away.
I told y'all she broke away. I don't know.
Oh no, I was present. She broke away.
Oh.
She came quick. She came quick and was like, "Girl." I was like,
"Wow."
Oh no. Wow. She gonna be mad about this, but I don't give a shit. I think we probably done talked about it before anyway. Anyway, next question.
Okay.
Would you rather have fingers that smell like constant rotting fish, or feet that have constantly oozing foul pussy smell?
Feet. I'm gonna say feet because they're gonna be covered over my shoes. Ain't nobody down by my feet anyway. I'll sleep with some shoes on. I don't care.
I don't know, y'all. I'm gonna have to take the fishy pussy. Fingers. I meant, sorry.
Yeah, the fingers. I was about to say. I gotta eat.
She said what? I meant fingers. The wrong word came out.
I gotta eat my food.
I can't. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, I gotta eat my food. I can't smell that while I'm eating food.
That's facts. I mean, I like fish, so I'm just gonna have fishy fingers. But I mean, when you meet somebody that when you shake their hand, that's the first thing they're gonna.
I'm
just gonna elbow bump them. I'm just gonna be like, eh.
You wear gloves.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a germaphobe. I'm gonna have gloves on all the time.
Okay, well, I'm gonna have shoes on all the time, so I'm not tripping.
They gonna be pussy. The pus gonna be all in the shoes.
Man, when they leave, I'm right in the shower. I'm right in the shower. I don't care.
That's gross.
What you doing, Lisa?
Exactly.
Fingers or feet?
Both.
Either one of them.
Lisa, you have to answer the question.
Oh my God.
I'm doing the feet. You doing the feet? Yeah, because no, you ever cut up like garlic and stuff? Like that smell will stay on your finger. That's annoying. That's annoying. That's gonna be annoying you every time that you be like you're around your face. Like, no, I can't do it. Feet. I'm fishy fingers. It's gonna smell like my fingers gonna smell like I fingered a stinking girl.
No.
Lisa, answer.
I guess I don't want oozing stuff in my shoes. So I guess I will have to do stinky fingers.
All right, fishy fingers.
Dr. Shows.
All right. Would you rather have sex with a person with spikes in or on their genitalia, or have sex with someone with a taser effect in or on their genitalia?
Take the first one.
I'm gonna get the taser. I think that
Taser,
might,
please.
I think that might send you that little electric jolt. That might be it. Yeah.
I be seeing women, they be tasing it.
Yes, you sent me that video of the lady who tased.
Yeah,
that tased her vagina.
Yeah, I seen that. She fell all on the bed and stuff.
Yeah.
I seen that video too.
Yeah,
I think
Jay
I'm
sent that to
gonna
me.
do the tase.
I'm going with the tase. What you going with, Jay? Tase. What you going with, Lisa?
Spikes, that might hurt you forever.
You gonna get spikes? Your whole vagina gonna be cut up, bleeding, everything. Ugh.
Either way, it's gonna be cut up.
The taser ain't gonna cut you.
Exactly.
No.
Shock you for a second.
All right, last question. Would you rather perform oral sex on a person with genital warts or a person with open herpes sores?
They're the same thing.
Exactly.
No, it's not. They are not the same thing.
Well,
Both of them are a form of herpes.
both of it's the same thing. One is just
Warts.
having an outbreak, and the other one isn't. So definitely the one who doesn't have the outbreak. Absolutely. I did it before. I'm not gonna lie about it. I did it before.
What? Wait a
Were you
minute.
scared, Curry?
Wait a minute. What?
I did. What was I scared of? What? Look, listen, man, it's about 80-90% of the people in the entire world have that.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to elaborate.
Yeah,
I
please.
did.
Story time.
It wasn't open.
If I see anything down there that don't look right.
It wasn't open. It was, they told me ahead of time, hey, this is what happened, A, B, C, and D. And I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? They got medication for all that. They took care of it, like, there was nothing there.
No.
They had medication for it, so there wasn't no...
Open sores.
Yeah, it wasn't no open. I said, man, please, open, please.
Okay.
And
You asked her to open
You
her
can't
legs.
drink
so you
after
can
me no goddamn more.
Too scared. I'm not taking no risks. I'm sorry. I don't care.
well, you didn't even say nothing. What's your answer?
Mine's genital warts.
Yes.
I'm taking the warts
I'm gonna take the warts.
Me too.
because
Me too.
I can't do no open sore. I be feeling uncomfortable when I get a damn when I rarely shave. I normally go and get waxed. But if I have to shave and I get a hair bump, I'll be all skeptical about that. I done went to the doctor before because of a damn hair bump. Like, what is this? Where does come from? Do I need to kill my ex-husband?
That's funny.
No, and she just will say, oh no, here's the hair in it. Take it out. I'm like, oh, okay, because I thought we was about to end a marriage today.
Listen at you. Over a bump.
What?
A hair bump.
But I didn't know it was a hair bump because it was real big. I was like, why is this thing so big?
Oh my God, I'm infected.
Oh my God, this dude done came and brought me something. I got to kill his ass. That's what I was thinking. But anyway, I digress. Anyway, so the topic for today, you know what? I'm not going to tell y'all the topic or the shameworthy. I'm going to play you guys a video, and I just want you guys to listen to this shit. And then you'll know exactly why this person is being shamed and why this needs to be a discussion.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
finna get my son no motherfucking shit out here. I'm training them boys right. Ask in there my nephew. Ask in them. Ask my son. Yeah. They were 12, 13. They got it. Yeah. That's how it's supposed to be. Yeah. Hell yeah, I got my son dick up. You right.
So
Boosie
basically,
badass.
that's little Boosie basically saying that, he got his 13-year-old son's dick sucked.
By a grown woman.
By a grown adult ass woman.
Wow, people do that.
So I am shaming him because that is fucking despicably disgusting, for one. Two, you have not only enticed a woman to be a pedophile, but she is disgusting because she agreed to suck his 13-year-old dick for you.
Correct.
So shame on her and on Boosie, because that is ridiculous.
She probably was a prostitute.
Keep going.
It don't even matter.
It don't matter if she a prostitute or not. That shit is disgusting.
Yeah, I'm not deflating that fact, but she probably was. She probably was getting those coins.
She probably wasn't a prostitute at all. She probably was one of his fucking fans. And she probably was like, if you want to kick it, you gotta suck my son's dick or some bullshit.
Yeah.
Could be.
Pretty sure that it probably was.
Yeah.
So I'm like this. There's no devil's advocate tonight.
Oh, okay. I was like, yo, you devil's advocate in it tonight?
No. I understand the concept. Of doing that. I guess training your, in today's society. You know what I'm saying? In today's society or whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's happening, and you would rather kind of supervise, kind of know that, okay, yeah, my man is safe. He good out there doing it. You're supervising that. Yet, at the same time, it's sad because, number one, the child is underage. Number two, that's a grown adult that actually did do that. You know what I'm saying? And number three, that you will actually sit up and condone it. You know what I'm saying? That, okay, well, you want it? Okay, well, I'm going to go get it for you. You know what I'm saying? You a man? No, that's not being a man. You know what I'm saying? You have now, you know what I'm saying, corrupted that child. Because that could be traumatized. It's a lot of people who go through, issues with that. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
As kids, when these things happen. So yeah, so I like I said, no devil's advocate tonight. No devil's advocate on that. I don't condone it, and I don't agree with it. And like I said, what could come out of this, you know what I'm saying, is some traumatization later on in life or whatnot. So yeah, I agree with the shame thing. It's shame on you tonight on this.
Shame the fuck on him.
I agree with the shame for several reasons. First of all, I agree with everybody else that he's underage. But I think when it comes to sexual relationships, I think that individual needs to decide what it is they want to do and what they don't want to do. Not allow somebody else decide what they're going to be introduced to. Because just because you like it, don't mean somebody else might like it.
Right.
And the fact is that even though you want to introduce him to manhood, there's more than other ways.
Exactly.
That's true.
I mean, why does head have to be introducing you to manhood? Like, why is that?
Exactly.
Teach him how to, hey, dude, I wonder, do he know how to change a tire? Teach him how to change the tire. You know what I'm saying? Start out with some real teaching him how to be a man shit.
Right.
Show him how to save $1. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Why is sucking dick the introduction to manhood?
I agree.
Right.
And like seeing the comments people are making, like it's just disgusting. Like condoning it and basically saying, oh, the boy gave consent, oh, boys are different. And I feel like people saying boys are different kind of like takes away from guys who actually go through real sexual assault, Right. And people say, oh, it's different when it's guys. It's not different when it's guys because he might say, oh yeah, I'm cool with it now, Dad. because he might feel pressure from his dad, like, oh, you got to be a man. If I don't do this with my dad, he might feel like, oh, I'm not being a man, or I'm less of a man,
or I'm gay,
and we all know he's had his things about gay people. So I'm just saying, like, his son might feel that pressure, whereas when he gets older, he might look back on that and it might be like really disgusting to him, you know. And that's something that he could take with him his whole entire life. I do think that, you know, if you wouldn't want, you don't hear women saying, oh, let me go call up like my five guy friends and get them to talk to my daughters and get them to do sexual stuff with my daughter so she can become a woman. Yeah. You know, everybody would be like, oh, that's rape, that's terrible. Exactly. So why are we making it different for our sons? And I just feel like, what about the mom? Like, is the mom just like idly sitting by and letting this go on? I really don't know, but I just think it's sad.
mean, first of all, people get DHS called on them, like, for anything. Where is damn Child Protective Services in this incident? Yeah. How come there has not been any charges? Like, are you kidding me? The kid is 13. 13.
I think there has to be some type of evidence in order for you can talk about it all day. It could be blind. You know they're one of the things that could be lying about or whatever, but you know.
Man, everybody know Lil Boosie ain't lying.
This is the second time he said something like this, though. This is not the first time. The first time he's like, oh, I'm just joking, but now you're saying it like you don't say this kind of stuff. It's 2020. You don't say this stuff on camera, social media, live. Yeah. You don't do that.
And he was drunk and high, and you know you drunk, you speaking the sober truth. You know that.
Well, like I said, man, if the leader of the United States can get away with grabbing them, then, you know, like I said, apparently you can get away with letting your son get something. Yeah. So, you know, I don't know, man. A lot of things have changed in our standards and what being a man is, and et cetera. You know, like I said, I'll say this. You know, like I said, I like the guy because the dude is freaking hilarious. He is freaking hilarious. You know what I'm saying? When he gets talking things, but you know, this is one thing that I cannot condone, or something I just personally do not agree with. I would never do that with mine.
Yeah, because you have sons.
You know? Yeah, I do, and I would never do that. I would never make them feel less than that they are. You know what I'm saying? Just because they, you know, because I may want them to do something. They may not want to do that. I may want them to do that. That's my actions. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, they got to live with that for the rest of their lives.
Right.
I don't ever want to do that to any of my kids. You know. So that's just me. So.
No, that's being a parent, Trey.
Yeah. I mean, because like when my son turned 18. My mom was like, if he don't lose his virginity by the time after he turns 18, I'm just going to hire him a stripper. Like, at that point, he's 18 and grown. Like, she didn't have to do that. But I'm just saying, you know, I was like, Mom, you're not about to do that. She was like, yeah, I done already told his dad to go and find a stripper and let him use his virginity. And I was like, no, like, this can't happen. You know?
Right.
But
I mean, and like I said, they're doing different things like that. Because I did see a video where a mother did hire a stripper for her. I don't know. I think it may have been 9-10-year-olds, something like that, or whatever. She did hire a stripper, and she was twerking all on them, and there was no shame. Everybody recorded like, hey, I hate that ghetto shit. Hey, you know, bull crap, whatever. You know, like something. I don't hate that. But
I don't understand why it's good for it's great for boys, but let me get a stripper for my 13-year-old, or Lord forbid, hey man, can you come over here and eat my daughter out? Like, come on, are you kidding me? Yeah. Do you know the level of disrespect as a woman?
Right.
I mean, people would I couldn't even walk out my house. I would have death threats, everything. I mean, they take my dogs away, and the dog didn't have nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now.
Man, you talk about dogs, man. Telling you, white people to go crazy over that. So
I'm just saying, if I had this done to my daughter, they would take all my kids and my dogs. They take everything.
I know, like I said, but the funny thing is, not trying to take the subject, the funny thing is, it'll be people who fight for the dogs to come.
Really? I know. If she's doing this to the kids, no telling what she's doing to the dogs.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Dogs have more rights than black people.
Yeah, that's a true statement. Yeah, but I just decided, like, he needed to be shamed, and this need to be a topic. This is something that we need to discuss. Like, listeners, how do y'all feel? Do y'all think this is okay? Because this is definitely not okay to us. Not one of us.
No.
Y'all got to chime in on this one, listeners.
Definitely.
You know what? Joy said something earlier that was really key, and that was a sign of the times where people have become more relaxed and more comfortable with their code of ethics.
Right.
With their character, and a lot of things that when we were growing up, it was taboo, and voodoo. Now, it's like the norm. And it's okay, and some things are okay, but when it comes to children, you just have to be extra careful because they're at that moldable stage, and you're laying the foundation for them as an adult.
Right.
That you do, or you allow them to be exposed to. And that was the one I always, when my children were small, they probably stayed mad at me all the time, but I just did not expose them to a lot of things because I knew how it was when I was a child.
Mm-hmm.
And the ability, because my mom was out of the house all the time, then they leaving you around their pot smoking friends, and I know. And I would not take that chance with my girls or my son.
I agree. Because, I was the same way. I was molested as a child on multiple occasions. And so my kids knew, don't ask me to spend a night at nobody's motherfucking house. Y'all can have somebody spend a night every weekend over here, but y'all can't go nowhere. So I agree. Like, you just don't know what window you're opening up. Now that he's been exposed to this at the age of 13, you know what I'm saying? He could be going to school trying to get all kinds of girls to suck his dick and everything and thinking that shit's okay. Boosie my daddy. So, if you suck my dick, I'll get you in his video. Like, you just don't know how this could be used. It just changed his whole mentality. You know what I'm saying?
Like I said, you definitely, there is, regardless of how praised and glorified it is right now, there is still some part of this that's going to him, that's going to be some type of trauma, you know what I'm saying, in his life or whatever, regardless of how much it's glorified. You got to sit back and think, man, I remember when I was 13, and, you sit back like, dang, that's illegal.
Yeah.
That's illegal, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I know it wasn't no, 20-year-old. This a grown ass woman. Come on now, Boosie ain't young. I'm just saying. He's not young. So the bras that be around him, come on now.
Yeah, I just think kids are going to be curious when they get a certain age. When you get in your teens, you do start getting curious. But just because you're curious doesn't mean you're ready for that. There's a lot of people who've lost their virginity and were like, I don't think I was ready to lose it when I lost it. I think I was just curious.
Yep.
I totally agree with you.
I agree with that.
Mine, I wasn't really ready.
I wasn't either. I wasn't either.
I really liked him, the guy that I lost my virginity to, but I wasn't ready for that step in life.
Yeah, it was too much pressure, and then I couldn't keep up with the demand.
I'm sorry, Lisa and Shari, for taking y'all's virginity. I really should have. I apologize. I was wrong.
And see, I'm sorry being exposed to my mom's boyfriend, my grandmother's boyfriend, my stepfather's nephew. We can go on and on. The people who made you do things that you shouldn't have been doing, at that vulnerable age that you were at.
Right.
another, whether they were pleasure seeking or whether they were perverts or whether they were pedophiles. They just expose you and open you up to them.
I agree. I totally agree, because it did change my perspective on a lot of things. And I mean, a lot of people say, when they talk about, people being born gay and all this different kind of stuff, I don't think that I was born liking women and men. I believe that because my first sexual experiences were with women, I believe that is one of the reasons why I'm attracted to women, because that was what was natural, because that's what happened to me as a child. So I mean, I do 100% believe the things that you are exposed to as a child does affect you in your adult life, in your teenage life, in your mid-20s life. I mean, forever.
I agree. Right. And I think, go ahead, Dre.
No, I was just saying facts.
Yeah, and I think
that hot lava.
Right. I think with me, because they were all men, I think that's the reason why I have so many issues now with men.
Mm-hmm.
As much as I love men, I still can't trust them.
Right.
Because
trust me, Lisa.
It happened when I was a child. Right? It's crazy.
He said, "You can trust me, Lisa."
You can trust me, Lisa.
But Lisa, I agree with you, because this is the thing with me when it comes to me being with women sexually. It's just a thing. Like, I could never be in a relationship with a woman. I could never be a lesbian. I never could just be with only a woman. It's just like, it's like an accessory in the bedroom, like, type of scenario to me. And I don't know why that is, but in my brain, that's how it's always been. Like, I can never fully be in a one-on-one relationship. Yeah,
emotional.
I could not. And I've loved some wonderful women. They're great, but I know that I could never spend the rest of my days looking and gazing into their eyes and walking and sitting on the porch. I want some burly, stinking ass man that I'm like, Wilford, come on out here, let's sit on the porch and look. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never thought about I don't even want to wake up the next day like to a woman. Like, you got periods, you got attitudes, you walking around acting like me, bitch. I ain't got time for two me's.
Man, so y'all going deep tonight. Y'all hitting heavy tonight.
Sometimes you gotta get heavy.
I exposed something that I never told anybody about me. I found out, I don't know, at the age of 16 that I was a lesbian. I like nothing but women. That's deep. I don't know, something wrong with me. Is something wrong with me?
No.
I love women?
Something's right with you. Something's right.
Okay, I'm just checking.
In your case.
I need their support.
Yes, we're here to support you in every way there is to be supported, Dre. It's okay. It's okay. You want to smell my fish fingers?
All right, now I'm sobered up. You talking about fish fingers?
Yeah, you want to smell my fish fingers?
I'm good now. You know what I'm saying? I'm straight.
All right, Lisa, you got a fun fact for us?
I do. And some people may be aware of this, some people may not. But for our listeners that are not, we're back with Sex for Fun. And our fun fact for today started with a question. I was just thinking, what kind of retreats are there out there for the sexually stimulated? So this is not for the timid tonight. But the next time you're traveling and you just happen to forget your toy, and some cases toys, there are hotels that have gotten in on the sex grade.
Do tell.
Yes. Room service that whets more than your appetite.
You can order this shit on room service? I'm about to charge my Amex up.
We're not talking about the hole in the wall. We're talking about the boutique hotels because, of course, they customize and they accommodate.
They do. They specialize, especially if you're ever in Asia. Yes.
Yes.
Trust and believe that.
Yes. So the boutique.
Thailand, Philippines. I'm sorry, Lisa. Go ahead.
Oh, baby, you're fine. And so when I actually Googled it, there were a ton of them. But I'm just going to list some of them. Virgin Holes, which is in Chicago, they put intimacy kits in their mini bars.
Okay.
For $20, the horny couple can get 2 condoms, a lube, and a vibrator.
Okay.
The Toronto, Canada Drake Hotel offers an entire pleasure menu.
Mm.
You can find bondage tapes, butt plugs, and more. And yet, the bellhops are bringing your goodie bag to spice up your sex life. So we all know sex sales, and the hotels want in on the money.
Mm-hmm.
Bryant Park Hotel in New York City.
Say it again.
The Bryant Park Hotel in New York City.
Okay.
The Guildhall in New York City.
Mm-hmm.
The Lafayette Hotel, New York. The 60s Soho.
Mm-hmm.
They sell what they call shag bags.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see, the Mondrian in Los Angeles, the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas, and the Andes in San Diego. That are just some of them.
Okay. So I know where we stand at when we go to Vegas. Because y'all know that was supposed to have been our trip, but due to coronavirus, that was our first podcast trip.
Yep, that was supposed to be our group trip.
I know. It's okay. It's okay. But now when we do go to Vegas, we know where we're staying at.
Yes.
Why she looking at you like that? Why she looking at you
Hey,
like that, sorry?
hey, she know who gave birth to her. She gotta deal with me every day. Y'all only gotta deal with me on Thursdays. Shoot.
I heard that.
It's funny.
I heard
That's a great, Lisa. I will tell you that your fun facts are getting amazing. Okay, last week and this week.
A little bug must have bit me or something.
Girl, these facts are getting Netflix porn last week, and now we get to know what hotels to stop at.
That was that Texan.
That's what that did. No, because that happened more than 3 days ago. That was a week ago, Dre.
Oh, she said 3 days ago.
I know, but she gave a good fun fact a week ago.
I know. I'm talking about this. It's getting.
Oh, so it's okay. You saying it's inspired her to? Okay, I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you.
She getting some on the slide. You just get all one.
I'll get quiet when I start getting some.
No, well, don't get none yet. I need you to talk, Lisa.
I mean, I don't need you to get quiet either. I want you to get some, but damn, why you gotta get quiet?
You know me.
She said, All right, so the Say My Name segment.
Say my name, say my name.
Yes, Jay is going to read the question. However, you guys know that Ebony left you guys a message. So, but Jay is going to read the question we're going to answer, and then you guys will hear Ebony's reply.
Awesome.
All right. So the question today is from our viewer Mel. She says, "How do you deal with sex addiction? My partner wants it all the time, and I think a few times a week is enough." What do we say to her? What do we say to Mel?
Mel.
Go ahead, ladies.
Okay.
Mel.
Go ahead,
You
Lisa.
have access to a penis. You better be getting that thing every day. Every time you can get it.
I agree. But I want to know what all the time means. That's what I want to know. All the time is all the time, like every time he see you? Is it like once a day? Is it like 3 times a day? Like, what is all the time? Is it, I mean, y'all gotta work. I mean, not doing coronavirus, so your vagina probably hurt real bad if y'all on quarantine together. But you're real sore. You need some ice.
It could be once a day.
I'm just, if it's once a day, I don't see that. I don't see it's that's that's not a problem. What, once a day?
What is he saying? Like every time he look at her, he's like ready to bang her.
I don't know. I feel like I need Miss Mel to elaborate, because I mean, all the time. When is that? Because sometimes, this has never been me, but sometimes women feel like if he asked you every 3 days, that's a lot. So what is all the time?
Yeah, everybody's.
I agree as well. Everybody's different, though.
Everybody's definition definitely is completely
all the
different.
time.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. So I feel like
like I said, if it's something like 12 times a day, you know what I'm saying?
That's
6, 7
now
times
that's too
every
damn
day,
much.
that's an
She
addiction.
did say, how do you
That's
deal
an
with sex addiction? So it might be something where she might be okay with every day, maybe once or twice, a couple times a day. But if he's like wanting it often, like all the time, then I can see her referring it to sex addiction. But
Okay, I guess I kind of omitted the addiction. Okay, I see your point.
She's like, how do you deal with that?
Okay, so let's just assume for sex addiction purposes that sex addiction means 4 times a day.
Excessive.
4 times, yeah. I mean, 4 times, we'll say 4.
Okay.
So,
Sounds good to me.
okay, so now let's cater our answer to somebody asking you to have sex 4 times a day. That's a lot.
So,
That's a lot.
even for you?
Even for me, 3 times a day is okay, but 4, I'm walking like I'm bow-legged, and I'm pigeon-toed. You can't be pigeon-toed and bow-legged.
Yes, you
As
can.
long as, you know what? It depends on the person too, because remember we were talking about this the other day about how sometimes guys don't realize that the animal magnetism that they have, and how when they just come in the room, they make your pussy start to throb.
I agree.
And he might be one of those. He might be one of those kind of people that every time she comes in the room, I mean, he just, and she does that to him.
And I agree. Every time you get hard, your dude gets hard. It's your job to get him soft. I agree with that. But then, I mean, after 4 times, I mean,
does it have to be sex?
I
Like,
think
you have to have
it's
sex?
different. Like I said, and I think that's still a little vague the way the question was wrote, because we got it's kind of a thin line, man, between addiction and high drive. It's kind of it's 2 different things or whatever. It's kind of a thin line, you know what I'm saying? So again, it could be, let's say we go 2 times a day, like every day, 7 days a week or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean that it's an addiction. Just mean that I really have a high drive. I'm really attracted to my partner. You know what I'm saying? My partner does that to me. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, addiction is more or less, like, here, I got to have it. You know what I'm saying? Once I'm done with you, then I'm going to grab some porn. I got to watch porn, or I'm going to go out and find somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So on and so on. It's different variations of it. So you can't look at it as, like, hey, it's a different, like I said, it's just basically a difference between
I do think it's
drive
vague.
and addiction.
Yeah.
2 different things. So that's a little vague. So, like I said, I can understand, like I said, addiction is, I've known some addiction. At one point in time, I was addicted because, again, I could finish with my wife or whatever, you know what I'm saying, and she'd fall asleep, and I'm like, man, I'm ready to, I'd sneak up out of the bed or whatever. I'd go and find me a video or something, you know what I'm saying, and finish up again, you know what I'm saying. I was like, I had to have it because I needed it. I wanted it, you know what I'm saying. And, later when I got, that was early in my marriage.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
got
saying?
it.
It happened, you know what I'm saying. But later on, like I said, when I realized we weren't very compatible, you know what I'm saying, with each other, I learned that a little bit later.
That's important. That really is.
To be,
I mean, you know what? But you don't know that when you young. When you young and you first fall in love, you don't know that shit. But when you get older, it is a must I mean, that you are sexually competitive with the person that you are with.
I agree.
You don't even understand the magnitude. If you guys are not sexually compatible, it's gonna seem like one person is ready to rape you and the other person is just over here like, and it's just not healthy. It is. I mean, everybody tells you find the great guy, fall in love, get married, have babies. They never tell you the truth is you can fall in love, you can walk into the sunset, but you need to be sexually compatible in order for y'all relationship to be.
But not even that. I also feel like there might be other factors of why she feels like he wants it too much. If she's like, some people are the type of person that if we're going through something, or if I don't feel like you're doing all that you're supposed to be doing as a partner, I'm not really that sexually, I'm not wanting you that way.
Okay.
So it could be like he's
true.
not fulfilling his needs as on the partner side that isn't sex, and so she may just be feeling like I'm not feeling you that much, and he's still wanting it.
All right.
So that it could be that case. That's why the question's a little vague. You don't know what's behind the way that she feels, or why she's not trying to reciprocate as much as he is.
But you know what, Jay? I get what you're saying, because when you just triggered something in my mind when you said that he may not be stimulating her outside of the bed. So when she's in the bed with him, she's focused on all those things that he's not doing. So therefore, what he wants to do becomes excessive to her.
Exactly. That's the you smell, I don't like you, why you breathing like that. That's all of that.
I think at the same time as well, though, I mean, if y'all just partners, y'all just, dating or whatever, and you find out that it's something that, it's going to be a problem, I think it's something, if you can't hang, I think you just need to kind of get to talk with that person to see if there is something else, if it actually is an addiction or if it's just a high drive. And once you get to figure it out, are you able to hang? You know what I'm saying? If you can't hang, you separate yourself from the situation. So nobody is hurt later. You know what I'm saying? Because again, you got to think about this. This is your partner. If y'all are married and y'all are getting married, you got to deal with this for marriage.
Forever.
You know
Right.
So,
but that's you know what? And I think that's why it is taking millennials longer to get married, because they are evaluating all the other things that we did not evaluate, that our parents didn't evaluate, and our grandparents damn sure didn't even have the opportunity to evaluate.
Sure did not.
They didn't. So,
11, 12 kids.
Exactly. You just need to make us some more kids. Like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah. So I do think I agree with it 100%.
Hey, Ebonites. You absolutely know that I could not leave it to those clowns to give you guys an ebony answer. So here goes. Mel, you are trash. You should be thrown away. We're going to throw you all the way away. We don't want you anymore. Your partner should want somebody who fulfills them in every way, every time they want to have sex. A sex addiction? Are you insane? Like, you should be having sex every minute on top of the minute. If that's how your partner sees it, I need you to know that what you won't do, another person will. I personally like to leave my man empty so he cannot go out and do shit with anyone else. If you leave anything in the tank, he'll be trying to empty it somewhere else. So I need you to do better. Fuck him until he can't be fucked anymore. Fuck him dry.
Times are changing. It's a time in America.
Yes, it is.
And that time is...
Only in America.
That time is that damn Dre time. You know what I'm saying?
This is why I miss Ebony.
That damn Dre.
That's what I'm talking about. Well, my little segment of that damn Drake today comes from, I just got the notion in my head or whatever about women who always going in on other women. about certain things or whatever. So, ladies, please stop calling other women broke for not having shit you suck that old man dick for. All right? So,
Ooh, clutch his pearls.
Y'all, I know it's a little different, but, you know, like I said, I knew a couple women who used to trick. You know what I'm saying? They were doing little things or whatever, and every other female they always compared shit to because, you know, like, because they had a little money, you know what I'm saying? And like, oh, this bitch broke, blah, 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 blah. Man, look, just because you out there prostituting and you making your living, don't shame nobody else because they ain't got as much money as you got for doing the bullshit that you doing.
Hey, that's all right, Dre. I'm gonna accept that. I'm going to accept that because it is it is facts on facts on top of facts. Yes, honey. There you go.
Facts, boo.
There you go. You got that. Yes. He always be trying to get it. That was your perfect moment right there, Dre. That was the perfect one right there.
Always
yes.
so.
Grab it back. Reach. Grab it. Got it. Yes. Yes.
You're right.
Yes. Yes. It's a true statement though, for real. You know what I'm saying? You can't if you out here sucking dick to get your bills paid, don't get mad don't be calling another bitch
don't
broke.
Knock somebody else.
Because she's actually working to get her bills paid.
Well, I know they consider that working too, or whatever. But you know, like I said, not everybody.
That's not working.
Everybody, it's funny how you just went around the corner for 5 minutes, you came back $40 richer. Somebody working, you know what I'm saying? So,
hey, that jaw don't sit the same.
They don't, but I understand if you need some club money. You know what I'm saying? You need a little extra. I understand.
Okay, in 2020, first of all, no one's clubbing. But if somebody was clubbing, I hope you are not out here fucking just so you go to the club.
Well, if you got to do that just to be able to get the club or for some club money, then you probably don't need to be going to the club. You know. Maybe you need to stay home a little bit.
Maybe you need to find a job or a second job.
People doing it to feed their family or something, whatever.
Indeed.com, maybe.
Indeed.com.
Yeah.
I know I did watch some video, man, where these girls were on this radio show or this podcast that were talking, and she was like, look, I want my man to give me the money quick. I don't want to deal with nobody who's working a 9 to 5, you know, because I may come to him. I need the money, right? I may need to get these, you know, $5,000 pair of shoes real quick. You know what I'm saying? And I need that money like quick. I don't need to wait. Okay, well, 2 weeks, I get paid again. You know what I'm saying? You looking down upon him like that's a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? I need my man to go get the bag, go out, go hustle.
Where's your bag?
Who wants that trash? Who is that? Why are you worthy? You know what I'm saying? Number one of that. You know, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Times have changed. They have changed.
I'm telling you. And like when we had Cuddy on the show, I was like, if I would have read her book when I was my daughter's age, I probably wouldn't have any more children, and I probably would be a millionaire. And I probably would be that bitch that you said.
The $5,000 shoes.
Bitch,
like,
why you can't get these $5,000 shoes like me?
There you go.
Bitch, I probably would be all that. If I would have read Cuddy's book at age 20. I already was a beast back then, but I really would have been a goddamn Trojan horse back then, okay? For real. I'm just telling you, anybody I would have came in contact with would have had all they damn life insurance policies and 401ks would have been signed over to me if I would have read fucking Cuddy's book. But on that note, y'all, let me go ahead and take this out. I'm gonna give y'all this closing, how y'all motherfucking get the closing, aka Ebony's words. So follow Naturally Unbothered on IG, Twitter, and Facebook. Email us at naturallyunbothered2@gmail.com or leave us a message at 912-434-1414. That's 912-434-1414. Remember, we asked y'all a question about this 13-year-old getting his dick sucked, we expect for y'all to call that phone number and leave us a comment about it.
Please call.
You guys can also leave us feedback. You can give us show ideas. And y'all can definitely, like y'all have been doing, leaving your Ebonite advice request. I don't know why y'all be asking her, but y'all do. So, whatever.
Speaking of which, did she have a reply back?
She does, and I'm going to post it. Yes, she did.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So, in the meantime, in between time, y'all can listen to us on Apple, Spotify, Stitcher, Anchor, Google Podcasts, Breaker, Radio Public, and Overcast. We are on we're on like Podcast Hub. We're on a whole bunch of other places as well. So wherever you listen to podcasts, fucking tune in, tell your friends, they hoe-ass friends, all they hoe-ass friends, they whack-ass, trash-ass friends is broke. Tell all of them that they need to subscribe, rate, review, and listen to Naturally Unbothered.
Get that
Yeah.
button.
Facts.
Facts on
All
facts.
that.
I mean, if y'all don't do nothing else,
Unbothered, man.
that's right.
Man.
Be motherfucking
Y'all
naturally
want that real
unbothered.
That real rap raw. You know what I'm saying? This is where you
Take him out with a beat. Take him out with a rap, Dre. Take him out. Hit it.
Man, all these suckers can't fade my flow. Jello. All right,
That's what I'm talking about, that Jello.
I'm straight. You know what I'm saying?
Until next time, y'all. This has been a crazy episode, like always. Hotmess.com episode of Naturally Unbothered. Peace.
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 100.
Thanks, Jay.